Hello class. Today we're going to talk about marketing. Again, this is not a substitute for reading the chapter. I expect everyone to read chapter 11, the first chapter on marketing. Now, the major concepts I want you to be responsible for are: 1. What do we mean by relationship marketing? 2. Utility. 3. The marketing mix. 4. Target marketing, and how to segment consumer markets. Lastly, we're going to talk about the difference between consumer and business-to-business marketing. So first, let's talk about relationship marketing. You should know that marketing historically has gone through several different orientations. Early on, most companies had a product orientation where the focus was on coming up with a great product. The idea was, if you come up with a good product, people will buy it, which made sense. After the Industrial Revolution, when most Americans transitioned from being farmers to working in plants and offices, people didn't have much. All of a sudden you get the automobile, you get television. So the product orientation was appropriate. Later, they moved to a sales orientation where the focus was on learning aggressive sales techniques. This is where you find out about cold calling, prospecting, setting up a marketing presentation, countering objections, and then closing the sale. If you've ever went anywhere where they were working on commission, you'll probably get a feel for what we mean by a sales orientation. Finally, we come to the marketing concept. Somebody figured out, rather than trying to convince people to buy products, let's find out what the customer wants and make that product. And all we have to do is let them know that we have what it is they want. The marketing concept has evolved now into what we call relationship marketing, where the focus is on building a lasting relationship with customers. It used to be an exchange orientation. We want to make a sale. Now we want to make a sale and make a friend. For example, I bought a Jeep in the year 2000. Jeep sent me a birthday card, a Christmas card. So of course, when I needed another car in 2003, I bought another Jeep. 2006, I bought an Acura, but Jeep didn't forget about me. They sent me emails, cards, etc. And in 2009, I bought another Jeep. 2015, I bought another Jeep. There is a relationship now. If you have a CVS card or a Kroger card, then those companies are trying to build a relationship with you. And that's what we mean by relationship marketing. At the core of marketing is what we call utility. Somebody might say it's another word for usefulness. And the different types of utility are form, time, place, and possession utility. I need you to be sure you know what those are and examples of each. For example, form utility is what General Motors does. They take different inputs from the outer environment, put them together to form an automobile. When you go to the corner store and buy a product, it costs a little more at the corner store. What are you paying for? Time utility. That convenience is what we mean by time utility. Again, form, time, place, and possession. A discussion of marketing is not complete without talking about the marketing mix. The marketing mix is easily remembered if you think about the 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. Product is the idea, good, or service being offered for exchange in the marketplace. Price is what customers are willing to exchange for the product. Place, also called distribution, is getting the product to the customer at the best time and place. Promotion is marketing communication meant to inform and persuade you about the product. Target market. The full name is actually target market segment. A market is made up of those individuals or groups with the desire and ability to purchase a good. Companies target a certain segment in what we call concentrated marketing. Now, how do you divide up markets? Well, for consumer markets, the variables that are most commonly used are demographic, geographic, psychographic, and user benefit. Demographic is the most common way used to segment markets. So, for example, let's say Rogaine. They probably target men between the age of 35 and 65 who are balding. That's demographic. Male, gender, age, even when we talk about income, all of that is demographic. So let's move on. The last thing that I want you to know about is the difference between consumer marketing and business-to-business marketing. There's a big difference in the way we market to consumers as opposed to businesses. First, what's a consumer product? A product that you buy for your own personal consumption or consumption by someone in your household is a consumer product. A business product is purchased for resale, to become part of another product, or to aid business operations. Sometimes it's difficult to tell whether a product is consumer or business without knowing the intended use. For example, a personal computer, a desktop computer. Well, if you buy it for your own personal use, to surf the web, play video games, well, it's a consumer product. If we buy 50 of them to put in the lab at Wayne County Community College District, well, now that's a business product. The next chapter that you're going to read, chapter 12, is also on marketing. And this chapter gives you the fundamentals, the basics of marketing. Again, make sure you are familiar with relationship marketing, utility, the marketing mix, target market segment, and the segmentation variables. And lastly, the difference between consumer and business-to-business marketing. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.